Hello, Charles here. I am one of the programmers for Neon Ropeslinger. I'm responsible for the enemy AI and hazards. The enemy AI has many different states such as patrol state, chase state, attack state, auto state, and hit state. I also, you'll see in the background, made the moving platforms. You see it right there. And right behind that is the chemical ooze. So how it works is you jump inside the ooze and it will sink you in. And once you sink in too far, the player dies and respawns. And what you'll see after this is one of the environmental objects I implemented into the game. Made about 3 versions of them, right there. So that is a futuristic billboard. I made the particle effects for it, made it move, and made a script to add animation frames to it. I also did bug fixing and did some roles outside of the project, such as adding a volume component to the player.
Hello everyone, my name is Curtis Johnson. I'm one of the programmers and level designers for Project Ropeslinger. My job as a programmer was to create the scripts relating to the player. One of my main challenges was to create the main rope slinging mechanic. The core of this mechanic uses a raycast to get the transform position of where the player is looking and to subtract the destination position from the player position, propelling the player to the target location. There were 2 iterations through the course of this project. The first iteration consisted of using a cube object that is scaled along the z-axis to imitate a rope. The issue with this iteration is that there wasn't any springiness to the rope, making it feel more like a grappling hook. In the second semester, I had to revamp the mechanic to feel more rope-like. To do this, instead of using a cube object, I used a line renderer to visualize the rope. Wherever the endpoint of the line renderer is, a configurable joint component gets instantiated. The joint allows for more flexible movement, creating the more springy feeling to the rope. For the level design, I worked alongside Ilya Casey, implementing her art assets in a way that complements the player mechanic. This type of game mechanic requires a more open and large environment to give the player freedom. A challenge with bigger levels is finding a way to populate them with objects that fit the environment and feel cohesive to the overall theme.
Greetings. My name is Delia Casey, and I am the artist and level designer of Project Ropeslinger. I am in charge of 3D modeling, UI design, sound, and music editing. During my first semester of Capstone, I spent most of my time 3D modeling the characters. I modeled the main character Chris, the male and female simulation industry enemies. After that, I did the UV mapping, rigging in Maya, and animation in Mixamo. During the summertime, I created the UI such as the main menu and the GUI such as the clickable buttons and the loading screen bar. During my second semester, I made a lot of assets and objects by myself in the game, but just with Autodesk Maya, which takes a few hours per detailed asset. For the sounds, I edited them with Audacity. The sounds that were sent to me or what I had chosen were edited only by me.
Hi, my name is Amir Khan. In the spring semester, I did the art and level design. I prepare level in Unity to show off roper mechanics, as well as fixing some of the errors with the game and environment mechanics. Additionally, I made the city and nightclub level prototype. In the fall semester, created a cutscene for the game, which I did in Adobe Anime. I made it in HD as well as color and music. Each of the cutscenes were hand animated to be around 30 to 60 seconds long. Finally, I also designed the introduction logo for the game, as well as the Warp Slinger text for the video preview.